Welcome to the Adjacent Weekend Update with Jody Silvey Wynn and Shelly Silvey Grabe.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent Weekend News. Here we are, Shelly. This is a crazy weekend in Austin. Lots going on. A lot.
It is a lot going on. For our schools, this is the first weekend of spring break.
Yes, and they deserve it.
And they deserve it. And so lots of traveling. South by Southwest started on Wednesday.
Yes.
So lots of people in town.
It's a crazy time, and there's so much going on for South by Southwest. Remember, South by Southwest is where they have movie, film, art. They have technology speakers. It's all over the place. I was looking at some of the major events that you can go to. They have the International Innovation Expo, Sip and Sounds Festival on Auditorium Shores. And guess who's playing? Christina Aguilera. Who doesn't want to listen to her? They have an urban pickleball social activity on March 13th. You name it. One of my favorite things to do is to walk up and down Congress and then go into Warehouse. And just be part of the energy down there, because you can walk down the street and just get tons of music, or dive in and, jump in and go be part of it. What do you think? What's your favorite thing to do?
Yeah, just the people watching the excitement of being in Austin. The weather is great, typically. Yeah. And so lots of visitors. Not the best time for interruptions at the airport with security, but, everybody's doing their best. South by has a lot of paid events, but it has so many free events.
Absolutely.
And it's not just downtown Austin. Go outside your comfort.
It's everywhere.
Go down to Buda, go to Cedar Park, go to Round Rock. Everybody's doing something around South by. The restaurants are hopping.
Yes. A lot of times they're doing special dishes or special foods or rolling out a new menu item. And that there's just such a vibe and energy. Usually, I think what I always think is funny is like people come to Austin around this time, right? And it's people that are kind of coming out of the freeze or coming out of and then they come here and it's like, it's beautiful. It's like 40 or 50s in the morning. It heats up to like 78, 80 degrees. It's super nice. And people are like, I want to move here. This is the vibe. This is the vibe I'm looking for. I'm like, I get it. And it is here a lot. But there's also there's a lot to the city. You want to deep dive it before you just pack your bag and come.
And I do feel like a lot of people come here for South by and they're moving here the next year.
Exactly. One speaker I really was like, ooh, I would love to go see them, is the CEO of PBS, because times have changed for PBS, and I'm just curious to see what is it about? What is going on?
Yeah, lots of changes. And
because I love PBS.
I love PBS. What's not to love? It's fantastic.
It's one of my favorite. There's also a lot of charity activities that you could, they have the Paramount Theater. That's one of the oldest theaters in Austin. If you haven't ever been to Paramount, they have tons of film, but they also have music, you name it. Comedians, things like that. It's a great place to go see a show. It's beautiful.
It's tight seating,
but it's lovely. People were smaller back in the day, Shelly. People were smaller.
But you're just right on top of each other.
I love it. Yeah. It feels like, and this is a bad comparison, but when Lincoln got assassinated, it feels like that. Not that that's funny. Too soon.
Yeah, just the randomness of it. It's
it has balconies, and then it's painted ceilings. It's beautiful. It has an orchestra pit. It's just kind of old school theater. It's really cool.
Very old school. And we went for a concert that you really, I can't even remember who it was at the time, but it was somebody you would really want to dance to.
You can't dance there.
Yeah, there's no dancing. There's no dancing. You're sitting and watching. So we had to go and and they won't let you stand up in the back, and
No.
And it was like,
you can't get your move going.
Yeah,
you just wiggle in your seat.
You're like,
move your arms.
Yeah,
You're just like this.
It's just like your finger exercise.
Your foot. Move your foot.
Yeah. It was like, oh, but the music's so good. But it was fun, and I had just forgotten how tight it was in there.
Yes.
And,
yes.
So lots of fun. Great time if you're traveling in Austin for South by. There's a lot to see. And you're not far, if you're doing any South by stuff, you're not far from the trail. And we have a new addition to the trail. And so get out and do the trail system. Go to the east, and there's a new connection over there. And it's beautiful, and it's lit up at night. Yes. And definitely worth seeing. Honestly, if you come to South by and you're like, yeah, it wasn't all that, you didn't leave your hotel room. I don't know what to tell you. It's like Disney for adults. There's something on every corner. So much.
There's so much. Also, if you want to get out of town, you can go towards Smithville, and there's the Sherwin Forest Fair.
That Renaissance Festival is something.
It's something.
It is something. That's some great people watching. And also, we start SEC baseball.
Yes, we do. And I was looking, so we're playing Ole Miss this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The weather is going to be perfecto, maybe a little on the warm side for us, a little bit, but it's going to be gorgeous. And I'm excited. I think Tiffany and Randy will probably be in town, maybe Betsy and David, but who knows? It's a special guest coming in from to watch the games. But also right now we're doing so good. Our team is great.
Yeah. Jimmy has a full mustache growing.
It's Jimmy, it looks odd.
The ginger stash.
He kind of reminds me a little of a thin version of the guy on Parks and Rec with the mustache, who's very rule driven and blah blah blah. Is it Ned or something?
No, but I know who you're talking about. That's so funny.
He just, I don't know, that mustache. I'm like, oh,
Well, Cindy gave PJ a bobblehead of Coach Jimmy.
Nice.
And it just looked so young. And we're like, was this a Jimmy approved?
Shelly, we cannot speak. Our AI pictures are
ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I don't think we've ever looked like that.
Never.
So hey, somebody did it. You had to prove it. I'm sure it's fine. I would want the younger looking Jody as well.
Agreed. We're like, can you put a little stash on it and let the stash grow during the season? PJ was like, who is this?
Yeah, that doesn't look like it. So I've been trying to highlight once a week a player, and my player that I've been really obsessed with right now is I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but it's Timo Becerra. Number one, he's an outfielder. I think he's an outfielder. Nope, he's an infielder. Anyway, he's incredible. He's a great hitter. He has it all together. But I'm going to give you a little hint. He already graduated from Stanford, but because he was redshirted, he was still eligible to play. So he qualified for another year to play.
Like Robert Kroll has
right.
4 years.
Or Eddie's mom, Eddie Wallace's mom, who went to St. Ed's and tried out for the girls' basketball team at 73.
No, in our 50s.
Whatever.
That's so good.
Anyway, if you get out to watch the game, you have to watch him. He's an incredible hitter, incredible athlete. Just all around, he's like incredible. But I don't know if you've heard recently, but Nick Saban went to the White House to talk about college sports. He was in a round table with other athletic directors and athletes and other coaches, and just talking about how this new climate with the NIL money, as well as the portals opening and kids transferring back and forth, how there's no regulation. And so it's the Wild West.
It's
and
the Wild West.
I don't know how our White House has time to have these conversations right now. Seems like we have other things going on, but
hey, focus on the gas prices up there, okay, guys? They're getting a little excessive.
There's a lot going on right now. So, there are conversations going on. I did hear that it was kind of controversial because I think people were like, "Hey, wait, Nick Saban, you kind of benefited while you were a coach from some of the NIL money, getting great players and stuff like that." But it's a really good. I was reading like an article about it. I just deep dive it. It's pretty interesting. So
it's very interesting, and I wonder, with coaches, I wonder if like some of the players are making more money than some of the coaches.
Oh, absolutely they are.
Yeah. And so
absolutely they are.
That has to be a dynamic adjustment for them. It's like, oh.
Yes, for sure. Like the power struggle. I mean, and then it causes, look, I think if your name and your likeness are being produced all over the place, you should get paid for that.
Agreed.
Absolutely. To get paid by from NIL money because you're the kicker, the quarterback, that whatever. If you're playing sports, that's kind of your job, and you're not like your payment is going to come later. I think, in my opinion, I think you should get paid if you're.
Oh, hopefully, but a lot of them. It's like 0.5% go pro.
I think there should be some compensation, because I think like a lot of these players, they can't get a job because they're training all the time. Some of them get scholarships, but some of them don't, and they're having to pay out of pocket, and then there's a lot to it. Like their food's not always covered when they're traveling. There's like budgetary things, but I don't know. I can't solve the problems,
Yeah. Well, and I'm a big supporter because I love that it is expanding, and there's band and IMI. There's a lot of female sports are getting paid now. Mm-hmm. I love how much, and it's always been there. Now it's on the, it's
not hidden behind the scenes.
It's no longer hidden.
Yeah. Because people were getting NIL.
They were getting NIL
illegally, like SMU back in the olden days when they got in trouble.
Well, everybody did.
A lot of other schools, they just got caught. They got caught.
Exactly. Here you have a free house to live at while you're going to school here.
Yeah.
Hey, you can borrow this car while you're, as long as you win. There's always been, here and there. And
I can't wait to hear what the ladies of left field say about it, because I'm always curious. And I know they're going to talk about our women's basketball team for UT winning the SEC championship. Hot dog, way to go. Congrats to you.
Yes.
I love that all of our women's sports are taking it as far as they can.
Well, and I want to shout out 1972, you guys.
1972.
It's one of the women's sports bars we have it here in Austin.
On the drag.
On the drag. And it is blowing up.
Yes.
It is blowing up. They were filming a movie there today.
Awesome.
They are busy every single night.
If you haven't been, go.
Yes.
The atmosphere's incredible.
The food is good.
Delicious. It's probably, no offense, one of the cleanest places on the drag. and the cocktails are great. The wait staff, the owners, everybody is so welcoming. It's a great place to go. Highly recommend.
And live music on Sundays. I mean, they just had they're kicking ass over there. I'm so happy for Marlene and Deborah. I love seeing all the press. I'm like, yes, this is, I mean, like, dreams come true. Build it and they will come. And bravo.
It's needed and wanted. People love to have a highlight of women's sports, and it's time. I mean, I'm so glad to see that it's it's getting such praise and it's fulfilling a need and a want out there.
Well, and women's sports at the University of Texas has been carrying that university for a long time.
Well, particularly, I mean,
that tower's been orange for women's sports primarily for like the last 10 years.
It's a controversial topic, but I agree. I think the women's sports at UT are top notch, and they have been carrying that university. I mean, come on, you know it. Jody Conrad, are you kidding?
I mean, so much goodness, serious. I mean, they've been killing it. I mean,
also, have you ever
tennis? I mean,
tennis, swimming, diving, you name it.
Yeah.
Softball. Are you kidding?
Volleyball.
You name it. Do you ever catch the coach for the women's basketball team, how he talks about the players? How much
God, he's such a doll.
It's incredible. I'm just like, yes, this is incredible. He just honors them and gives them all their flowers and lets them live in their glory and works them. And they're such a good, tight team. I love it. Love it. Down for it. Anyway. So I also want to give a shout out to someone. I know we've been doing the March Madness bracket for restaurants in Austin.
Yeah.
And one that was on our tongue, was on your tongue for sure. And we didn't put it on the bracket. And I have to say, I think it's what were we thinking? Was Little Dottie. Shelly and I went, and I have to tell you, that wait staff there is so like a family. You feel so welcomed when you walk in. They are so kind, so quick. The food is delicious. It's a family restaurant. There's neighborhood people coming in all the time, and I just want to give them a shout out. I just love going there. Whenever Shelly and I look at each other, it's like when the crowd has left, we're like, well, do you want to go somewhere else? It's like Little Dottie.
I love it, and I think people have realized we're gonna be there, and so they're like, let's go see if Shelly and Jody are at Little Dottie.
Yeah.
Let's just pop in. Let's just pop in and see if they're there. Oh, they are. Okay.
We're right at the bar.
Yeah.
Usually right the corner. We like to get one of the corners.
Yes.
But I just want to say thank you to the staff there. They're just top notch, and they make you feel so seen and cared for, and they just are quick and very attentive. So I appreciate it.
They are. And I feel like Norm when I go in there. Speaking of March Madness.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys, if you were updating your bracket, it's due today at 4:00.
Yes. Get it in
on Friday at 4:00. We had a great conversation with the marketing team that manages Daymaker and Jack Allen's and Salt Traders.
Yeah.
And she said she's going to get Jack on the podcast with us. I'm very excited to hear. Suzanne at ShodyMedia. And, very exciting, the brackets, the madness. I found out today, or this week, that Jack Allen's has their own bracket going on.
I saw for burgers. It's so smart.
It's Jack Allen's 16th year in business, and that's why they're doing the Sweet 16 and the March Madness bracket. But speaking of brackets, Two Judgy Girls has a bracket. It's March Manness, where they take all the Bravo celebrities and put them toe to toe.
The men
Put them toe to toe on who's the hottest Bravo man.
Yes.
And they're releasing their bracket on Saturday, Jody? Saturday or Sunday?
I believe so. I know that they were taking votes to see who was going to make it. There were 64 Bravo celebrities, male Bravo celebrities, for us to judge on their appearance or their behavior.
I want to deep dive in and see who the previous winners were.
Well, I think it's like been Mauricio and one of the Eddies or whatever. It's like people like that. But I mean, look, there's not a shortage of eye candy of men on Bravo for sure. Now, do they always behave the way that mine? I would be dumping some of them from their behavior. And then there's always newbies that are like, usually when they're first on to the Bravo sphere, as you call it, I always think it's funny because they start off really like, they're like showering their wife with gifts on TV. They're very attentive. By about the third season, they're like, now, I'm farting in bed in front of y'all. And
yes.
I'm like, what you need me to go do what, so it's like the true colors come out after the third season. So sometimes you get kind of the really like the Married to Medicine husbands. There's a new one who's married to Dr. Mimi. Dr. Mimi is a psychiatrist, I believe, or psychologist. Anyway, and they have a child on the spectrum. And that storyline is incredible. Like the way they team up together and their partnership, and like she's going on vacation because that's part of her contract with Married to Medicine, and he's there with the kids, and he's like, oh my gosh, it's so hard doing this by myself. And I'm like, I've seen it in action. I know how that works.
Yes.
But he definitely should make, in my opinion, he is a top-notch dad and husband, and he should make he's on my bracket
he's on your bracket.
On my final bracket. He's great. I love him. I don't know his name, but I'm gonna say hot dad to Dr. Mimi.
Hot dad. But they mentioned that they're adding some people from Traders.
Yes.
Onto
well, I think because they wanted the winner of Traders.
Yeah.
He's a cutie, Shelly. He was on Love Island.
Yes.
And he's so good looking. And I'm trying to look up his name. I always forget it. I think it's like Bob or Bill or Bud. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
Rob. I knew it was something like that. Anyway,
Bob or Robert.
Shelly, he is your type of guy. He's like
he's bald,
outdoorsy.
He's bald and outdoorsy.
He's not bald, but he's very tall. He like picks up snakes with his hand. He's wrestling alligators. He wears overalls, which is not usually your scene, but the way he wears them, like he's very muscular, and he just has one of the lapels like hanging down. And anyway, and he's like a man of few words. And I'm going to tell you how he won Traders. This spoiler alert. He won it because there's 3 traders in this season. He nominated 2 of the traders, which got eliminated. So it looked like he was a faithful, because he nominated them. Like, I think it's Lisa Rinna because she was a trader. I think it's Lisa Rinna. I'm going to put her down. And then she was totally like, what? How could you do this? You totally backstabbed me. Anyway, she couldn't say that on there. She had to admit she was a trader. And then he looks like a faithful. And then he did the same to Candace. And but the one girl that he was like, they kind of pick alliances with. And he had this one who's from Australia. And she was like, there's no way he's a traitor. I would know. And then it came out that he won the whole thing and he was a traitor and da, 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 da. And he was like, will you forgive me? She goes, if you buy me a Birkin, I'll forgive you. And so he gave her a Birkin on Watch What Happens Live.
Oh my lands.
Yeah. But then he did a commercial. You have to go and Google it with Lisa Rinna. And he brings her Taco Bell to like, it's a commercial for Taco Bell, but to get like, I'm sorry. It's Sonic. They sit there and they're eating together. And she's like, I'm still mad at you. You backstabbed me, but these tater tots are great, or whatever she said. Really funny.
Like Lisa Rinna has ever had a tater tot.
She had a half of one, Shelly.
Yeah, she and spit it out. Spit it out.
She's very thin, but
she's very thin.
I cannot wait to read her book. It's on my Libby, and I've heard excerpts and I've heard her talking about it. It's probably the best one because it's really like she is spilling the tea.
Yes.
On everybody.
It should be Lisa Rinna's shade journal because she throws shade on everybody.
Everybody. But they said I'm like, I don't know. I'm so far on the list down. I should have like requested it like months and months ago. I just didn't know. I didn't have my hand on the pulse of what was coming out fast enough.
Well, sometimes you have to get the hard copy from the library.
No, I want to hear her read it. I've heard her read it. It's so good.
I heard that her reading it was two judging girls said that you have to increase the speed.
Yeah. Well, I always do.
And so I thought that was so funny. You guys, if you haven't, podcast shout out. If you haven't done Two Judgy Girls, they are judgy.
Shelly, in a way, I don't feel like we're too judgy on some things, but like when we do our pet peeves, but we're kind of similar because there's one like who's like out and about and go and get it, and the other one is like, I don't want anybody to know where my location is. I want anonymity. I don't want anybody to know me. I want to be anonymous.
So funny.
Like, and then I love that the other girl was like, too late.
Yeah.
They're blowing up.
She's like, I don't want anybody to know where we are. It's like, you have a podcast. You have a podcast.
I know. So cute.
It's so funny.
They're adorable.
They are.
But yeah, check out theirs if you can go on their March Madness. It's so cute. And then of course, you have to do our March Madness restaurant in Austin edition. And those of you that are coming for South by Southwest, we have a lot of recommendations for you. Reach out to us and we will tell you places to go in restaurant land, and you will enjoy every one of them. They're all and then everybody was giving us such great other options. So next year it's going to look a little different. We're going to do it different, but we appreciate you guys participating.
And the Montanezes want in on the selection. They want in on the selection.
I think maybe Robert does too.
Oh, good. I would love for other people to get involved and really, Robert's section. Robert's 8, Eddie's 8, Kelly's 8.
Oh Lord! This would be too many.
It's so fun,
but
we can just narrow it down.
I love it. It's super fun, you guys.
So fun. I love March Madness, and
I love March. March is a fun time.
It's Jody's birthday week. It's Jody's birthday week.
Oh Lord. And Kent's.
Debbie Kent's.
And our good friend Kat just had her birthday. So yeah, it's all happening. It's all happening.
It's all happening.
Just like Shauna Shea says, it's all happening. It is starting to really happen. And we appreciate all of you getting invested in this.
Shelly, I want to shout out Cornucopia.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you guys please order some popcorn.
Okay, you can get it on Amazon now.
Yeah.
Type in cornucopia popcorn. You can get different flavors. I have mine. I'm going to give some to our Airbnb guests, and they're great gifts as well. And you put in a 5-star review. It's so reasonable and easy to access. And it might be just something that you have in your gift bags for everybody. So
yes, I mean, it is great if you're going on you're preparing for girls trips and different travel things, or what have you. If you need a gift for everybody, order popcorn.
it's so great.
Delicious. It's that late night snack. They're so good.
They have so many flavors. They have like
it's
dill
Austin,
pickle.
It's Austin local business.
It's originally owned by our good friend Nadia, who I love dearly. She's a sister to us, and we've been so blessed to have her in our lives. And if you haven't heard her interview with us, please go back and listen. She's so incredibly loving and inspiring. You're gonna just fall in love. So
And y'all can go to our Amazon page. We have it on there. So you can just click on Cornucopia. The storefront is right there. Click on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to find. Please use our page. We also have Kelly Parsons journals on there. If you have an Amazon store and you want us to share it, we're glad to do that. Reach out to us. We love sharing.
And we'll try all your products.
Yes, we will. We will.
Shelly, I'm almost done with my first Kelly Parsons journal. And what I love about it is I was flipping through it to see how many more pages I have. And so it says on there, when you get almost to the end, it says, you have 14 more pages. It's time to order your next journal. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. I love that idea.
That's smart.
Yes. It's been one of my favorite journals because I love that it has like a little doodling section because I love to doodle. I think she knows that. See, it's so cute.
But I think it's so, I feel like it's a connection with her.
Yes.
And so I love it's my gift of the year. Like I'm putting that in all bags and
I know and cornucopia popcorn.
And cornucopia popcorn for sure. I love all that. We haven't been able to talk much books and stuff because we've had so many great interviews. And we're doing the tour of Texas. But you guys, I'm watching The Pit, and I have to say, watch The Pit. It's so damn good.
Shelly, I still cannot get past the season 1, episode 1. I have to do walk-offs. It's very graphic, graphic.
It's very gory and graphic for sure. It seems Cassidy Brent from Mom's Favorite. She's a labor delivery nurse, and she said it's pretty realistic.
Yeah, but Cameron said that yes, all that stuff happens in real life in an ER. She goes, in most ERs, now that's obviously like in like Chicago or whatever. She goes, there are some ERs that are like stacked like that. Yes. But she said in most of the ERs where she's worked in, they haven't been to that crazy level, but she did get thrown up on the other day, and she's seen some gore, and residents do faint. She said it happens every time, and then sometimes you get everybody it's kind of like a rite of passage, I think. Agreed.
And yeah, Crash.
Yes, I've been rewatching. I don't know if you remember this story from back in the day, but it's called Anatomy of Lies. It's on Peacock, and I know sometimes you can access Peacock.
Thank you, Airbnb guests that don't log out.
Yeah, I know. But they have Elizabeth Finch, who wrote for ER.
Yes.
All about her being a con artist and doing some crazy stuff. It's a 3-part series. I saw it in the past, but her name came back up on Heather McDonald. And I was like, I need to rewatch that show because I don't think sometimes I'll start watching something, I'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
But I'm watching it and I'm just like, I cannot believe this woman did this stuff. I mean, it's insane what she did.
Oh,
You've got to watch it.
no idea. Yeah.
It's not like gory, but it's just so awful and manipulative and just lie after lie and terrible lies, Shelly. Like things that, I mean, I'm sure she's blacklisted or whatever, but I'm like, golly. I mean, this makes my lie about crashing that book club and saying that I read the book seem really small.
Well, telling your dentist, I don't have time to floss. I'm sorry, I'm lying.
I do. I just don't like to do it, but I've been doing it. It's on my checklist. I've been doing it. It feels great when you do it, but it's a habit that sometimes you can slide out of, and then you're like, oh God, I gotta start doing that again. I will tell you some things that I've been loving.
Yeah.
If you'd like, since we do that at the end of the show. On these days, I love these acrylic markers. They're paint markers that you can get. Are
you doing your 5 favorite things?
I'm just doing 3 things that I love.
Okay. Okay.
Acrylic markers. They're paint. They have a thin side and a thicker side. I'm gonna take them to go. Well, I took them to go read to Peyton and the pre-Kers so they could paint little kindness rocks. Since it's kindness week. And so it's a fun thing that I love. My other thing, I love steamed dumplings.
Nice.
I don't know. I like the veggie ones, sometimes pork, but I just like a fresh dumpling. And I know this sounds crazy, but I love yard work. I love to somebody said recently, was it you or somebody who they said when you get older or you're retired, it's like you fall into 5 different categories. Either you're a pickleballer, a birdie, and a yard worker, you're an exercise person, a traveler, whatever. I don't know what they all were, but I was like, yeah, I love to do yard work. I like to get all dirty and dig in there and try to make things look nice, But,
well, it's so grounding, just connecting.
Well, and when you do it, there's like a final product,
yes,
so to speak. And so I'm going to be working really hard at the big house to get the stuff over there looking better because it looks rough.
It looks great. It looks great. Well,
what do you love?
Yeah, I really am really loving the pit.
Yes,
I really love Noah Wiley, who was on ER. He's Dr. Robbie on the pit, and I feel like I've watched him grow up.
Yes.
I really love that Coulter's back at his house, and he's very, very happy to be back at his house.
I love that.
And I really
what a trooper, by the way. What a trooper.
Yeah. Well, and he got here and he goes, when are we going camping?
Like, buddy. Just got back.
You get to be here for a little bit. And I'm really, really loving getting to see Casey so much, our sister so much. And
I love that.
She's just such a
jealous. I'm going to see our siblings. I miss them so much.
Yeah, she just is so upbeat and positive, and I love her energy and her bouncing around, and she's helping me with like cleaning up the house and stuff like that, which is so nice. It's so nice to walk in and go, oh, I don't have a mountain of laundry to fold or whatever. And it's just been like, that sister wife, like so lovely. And it's so nice to see her and see her so happy. And
she's incredible. I love her so much.
I also have to give a shout out to Liz Alma. I know she won't listen because she doesn't listen to podcasts, but maybe Kim will tell her that I mentioned her. She does Coulter's monthly shots, and Liz is a nurse, and she is the epitome of a nurse. She's always taking care of people. If somebody has an injury or whatever, we send her pictures just like, should we go to the emergency room? And she's always willing to take those calls for everybody.
Yes.
Like, she's such a caregiver.
She's definitely a stop, drop, and roll friend who will be there at any time of the day or night.
And she's so calm.
So calm.
It's kind of like cathartic, her just being in.
When you're around her, it's like you took a sedative, because she makes you feel so like relaxed.
She's a warm
and safe. Yes.
She's a warm hug.
Yes.
And she's a great hugger. She just takes you all in, and she's the last one to let go.
Oh, she's like a Disney hugger.
I don't know what that means.
So at Disney World, they teach the characters that when a kid comes to hug them, the kid has to release the hug first before they can release.
Man,
it's so sweet.
Oh man, yeah.
That's definitely... so many people, like when you hug, you'll like step away quickly. They're not allowed to. It's part of their training.
Oh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and the imprinting that's doing.
It's very sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a great marketing thing for Disney. Good job. Good thinking, guys. Y'all deep dive the market.
And they teach them how to hug properly. Like they have them, like, and the amount of pats, like the rub the back, like they do training on it.
Oh my gosh, I wanna like research the Disney hug.
I will tell you,
your retention of weird information, Jody, is bar none. Bar none. Oh my gosh.
It's weird. I know. I love stuff like that though.
Oh, I love it.
Well, I love you. This is just a great week, and I hope to see some people out and about around Congress. We're gonna go down a couple of days and pass out some cards and stuff. So come try to find us. Yeah. It might be Where's Waldo situation.
Well, and if you're coming to Austin, no matter where you go, will you just tell them Adjacent sent me?
Absolutely.
Just say, Adjacent told me about this place. The Adjacent podcast. I heard about you on Adjacent podcast.
Yes.
Even if it's a coffee house, which we would never recommend, but go tell them Adjacent podcast sent you.
That's not true. I like Cosmic, and I love Radio. Those are great coffee houses. But also if you listen to a podcast that we're recommending, tell them I heard about you on Adjacent.
Exactly.
That's why I started tuning into you.
Exactly. Give them 5 stars and say, I heard about you on Adjacent podcast.
Yes. Then maybe they'll listen too.
Yeah, maybe. Heather McDonald, we've shot you out 1,000 times.
I know. I'm obsessed.
Well, even on her Patreon, like you can connect, and I go, my Jody on Adjacent podcast talks about you nonstop.
I tried to write her. It reminds me of that one time when Casey wrote Andy Cohen and said, you should do the Housewives of Austin. And I do that I tried to write Heather McDonald, and I don't know if when you put in, I didn't know this, when you put in a comment on some of the podcasts, if you press return, it sends it. You can't do paragraphs. So it just said, hi. And then I tried to do a paragraph and then it sent it. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. And then when I tried to send another one, it was like, no, you can't. Like,
how are you? Send. That's hilarious. I did reach out to Andy Cohen and when I used to watch Bravo, and said he should do the Real House husbands of like Austin, yes, or San Francisco, or what have you. And I will say, our friend Ram should be one of the Real Housewives, house husbands of Austin.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, they tried it kind of sorta, and it didn't have the following.
It didn't have enough drama.
Yeah, they had drama. Men have drama too. They do. And they're gossips. They're straight up gossips. I look at that shit show, a group text. Those men have tons to say.
That's true.
Yes. Men are gossips, and they do
Oh
have
my
drama.
God.
They just might like sweep it under the rug, but there's drama. Believe me.
Oh yeah, there is for sure.
Don't let them fool you.
No, I 100%.
They just, I think what it is men don't really care about figuring out the psychological parts of behavior like women do. Like we love to watch people and go like, why are they doing that? That seems nuts.
Yeah.
And then we like to deep dive, like with this this lying one that I'm watching on Peacock. I'm just like, Anatomy of Lies. But I was just like, why would you do that? How embarrassing. I mean, I will cop up like, yeah, I lied. I just don't like to floss. I mean,
Jody, speaking of shade and like two gentle girls talking about Dorit's fingernail polish.
Shelly, I can't stand it. I stare at it the whole time. She has these butter yellow, long acrylic nails, and she has not changed her nail color the entire season.
Oh my gosh. I hope it's brought up like in the reunion.
Well, so butter yellow is like, it was last year's kind of color of the season. I didn't get the memo. And this year it's kind of continuing a little, but it was really hot last spring. And so I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, so she got the butter yellow. And then it's so distracting to me because and she talks with her hands like most of us do, but it's so distracting. And also you could tell like she's down on her financial luck because before she would have her nails match her outfits all the time.
But I would say butter yellow is such a unique.
It's so unique.
So it has to, I mean, it is not going to go with most of your outfits.
Yeah. So like if you look at like Shannon Bedore, she always does her nails black, no matter what. Because it kind of goes with everything, right?
But she primarily wears black.
Yeah. And then you have Bose who does her nails like every week, every 2 weeks, or whenever outfit changes. And then same for Erica Jane. And then with other people, they just do like a basic nail. Like if you look at Sutton's hands, they're short and they're very basic, like just a nice manicure, polish. But when you put on something that attention seeking, now everybody's noticing it and it's driving us all crazy.
It's a butter yellow gate. Like it's like, this is like a big thing.
But they're totally right. I look at them every time. And
one of them was talking about it. The other one was like, I have not even noticed.
Yes. That would be you. And I would be like, look at her nails. They're driving me crazy. Also, I know long nails are in. I have a problem with super long nails. I think that they house a lot, a lot of junk under them.
Well, they're not doing a lot of the stuff that we do. So,
well, I think they wipe their butts.
Maybe not. Maybe they have bidets.
Okay, you say so.
Hilarious.
Anyway, on that note,
Texas.
yeehaw.